be a new video. Hopefully my car gets all ready, tuned. I got a few things I'm gonna be doing here today. Got wheels to mount on there, better tires, and other than that, enjoy guys. And I do have a good bit of things done around here. I didn't get to do a lot of recording here lately because I kind of been so busy and backed up with things. So hopefully I get out as much videos as possible for you guys here soon. And we will be getting the car tuned here or sent out tuning by the end of this video. So hopefully you'll see the numbers that it pushes out and see how things go with it. But other than that, guys, remember, like and subscribe, and enjoy the video. All right, guys, so now let's get back to work. I'm pulling off these wheels for the Lexus. So let's pull this in, swap wheels out, and take the tires off of this car and put them on the new wheels for the Sc300. Wheels off. I'm going to be using those tires on my other wheels over here, as you can tell. So right there. So basically these wheels are going to be used on my Sc300. These are a lot wider than the other ones I have over there, and I do have some other wider ones over there which I got to go pick up. All right, so now this is parked for another, who knows how long, another week, another weekend. But I'll be dailying the Ranger over there because it saves me a lot of gas and stops me from being stupid in this car. But peace. Ford fucking Ranger. Let's go. Alright, so here's the wheels. I'm gonna have to get these all cleaned up. My brother did put some panel bond on these, and apparently it's really strong. If anything happens, I'm gonna have to weld them back. Those are gonna be getting trashed, so there's no really point if they crack anymore or not. But I will be having another set here soon. But before I toss these into the car or mount up the tires, I'm gonna go ahead and spray them down and clean them off real good. All right, so now it's all nice and clean, good enough for what I want it for. So let's go ahead and start mounting these tires up, putting new valve stems, and hopefully these tires stretch onto them. So we'll see what happens. Right now I'm actually on the way to pick up two front tires for the other rims, since I decided not to use the other tires because they are a bit too tall. I don't like it, so I'm actually going to be getting some 215 35 18s, some off-brand ones, but no big deal. These tires are going to get trashed regardless. But right now I'm driving towards my buddy's house. He's about 10 minutes down the road from work, but right now there's plenty of traffic, so it's going to take me a little longer. So I'm actually going to pick them up, go back to the shop, unlock everything, and then basically start mounting them in place, and then get over there to the storage units and work on the car. Let there be light. All right, so I am gonna have to do a few things first, but before we do anything else, I'm gonna be actually changing oil today, changing some settings on the ECU because right now it's not in the right place. And also I'm gonna just probably start cleaning up over here and checking over the entire engine, making sure everything's all buttoned up, and just do a main look over, and hopefully it's all good. Same with the diff and everything here for the fuel pump and all that stuff that I did not too long ago, and just get things situated so this car can actually start getting ready for tuning. And other than that, yeah, let's start jacking this thing up and wheels on, and go from there. And also I did manage to buy some lug nuts in advance, nothing fancy, but it's pretty good. They're pretty long, so there's gonna be enough for me to actually deal with it later, so I don't have any issues pulling them off. But yeah, let's get to it, guys. So now the wheels are in place. I'll show you a little bit later on once I pull the car out, but before, let's go ahead and do the oil change real quick. Add the new oil in there that we're going to be using, which is going to be some 1030 Valvoline VR1. Pretty simple. As many of you know, JZs or Toyotas, they actually take a 14 millimeter bolt right there. So let's pull that out. Are we good at pulling out? Oh no, sorry, I'm not. I forgot about that. As you can tell, if none of you have seen the fan setup here, so basically these are some Ford Taurus fans, the 12-inch ones. There's some that are big singles, but I'm running these, and I made this whole fan shroud and got Brandon here to weld it up on the edges, but really happy at how it came out. It's pretty neat. So they flow really good as well. I don't have any issues at all with them, so I'll be running these, and plus they're really cheap. So, and I do have some Mishimoto ones, but that were running on my Eclipse, and these actually flow a whole lot more than the Eclipse. Check it real quick. I know I have to start it up and all this, but since I still got to change a few settings on the tune, I'll just check it right now. If it needs a little bit more, I'll add a little bit more, but then I will run it and recheck it. So let me go ahead, check that. As you can tell there, we're good to go, but it's topped off. We're good. So I'm gonna have to start it up, crank it, and make sure it's still good. But I'm gonna be changing a few settings here just to make sure I am 100% sure that it's where it needs to be, because right now I do have it to a point where it's not firing right where it needs to be. I think exactly, let me see. Let me first pull it up and I'll explain it. Open project. Open last project. So basically, here's the dash and all that stuff for it. I'm gonna have to go here to basic load settings. Showing not connected. Why? Might have to give it a second. But let's skip to that. So first things first, let's go ahead and start this car up. And there you go, guys. It starts up just fine. So let's go ahead. We got oil pressure. It's running good. Let's make sure it heats up really good. Close this out. I did turn off the boost because we're not running any kind of boost right now. So let's go ahead to back over here to general settings, and I want to make sure everything there is where it needs to be, and it is. So let's go ahead and change this up. No bueno. Guys, so you can tell, no leaks at all. Fans are flowing. Everything's on, running good. Sounds healthy. No issues at all whatsoever. So far so good. Alright, so let's go ahead and move this out of the way. I'm gonna take some video out of it, and I think I'm gonna just put it back in and see how it goes. But still gotta torque down the wheels, make sure it's all good. Alright guys, so took it down real quick. I have a slight misfire. It's hard to say what it is, but I'm not sure if it's like one of the coils moving around and losing connection, because I do got LS coils and they just sit down in there, but they're nice and tight, and I'm sure it's not that, but I'd have to check it out just in case. But as soon as it goes into boost, it feels just fine. No issues at all whatsoever. But other than that, guys, I mean, I do got to lower this car a little bit more. Wheels feel good on there. As you can tell, I don't like that fucking wheel gap. So so far so good. I think this should be ready for tuning. Hard to say. Feels just fine. I haven't had any kind of major issues. But other than that, guys, cooling up real quick. Let me go get the bar. Gas. Throw that over there. Off, 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 off. Leave the fans on. Quick release. Guys, as you can tell right now, I'm only running one single fan, and it dropped down from 165 to 156 and counting. It's still dropping down low. So you know the fan's working. I only got one on, not two, but as you can tell, perfect. So let's check that out. Right there. Only one fan on that right side. This is off. Other than that, it sounds really healthy. No issues at all whatsoever. I'm letting it warm up a little bit. The battery died on me. Look at that. It runs a little rich. Alright guys, so last night I finished checking over the car and everything's perfect. No issues at all whatsoever. The only issue right now I'm having is actually the battery died after 4 days. So yesterday I was trying to get it to crank up. Wasn't happening because I think my switches itself drain the battery. So I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to hook it up where it doesn't drain it. Because these are straight power, so that means they're actually pulling power from the battery. So I might just end up putting a cutoff switch. I do have one here, but it shuts power completely to the entire car, and I don't want anything happening with the actual tune itself later on down the road, unless it saves it in there. Maybe I'll just save it on my laptop, but I kind of don't want to keep putting it into it. But yet again, we'll figure out a different way to wire up the power for the switches. But as of right now, I'll just end up cutting off my actual battery cutoff and just go from there. But as you can tell, I'm back at the unit. Like I said, tomorrow it's gonna be Thursday, and it's gonna be time for tuning on this Lexus. So I'm actually gonna get this ready real quick before my buddy gets here, so I can actually pull it out, and we'll go from there, guys. So stay tuned, enjoy the video, and get ready and see how much we'll be making. So leave it in the comments below of how much power you think I'll be pushing. Alright guys, it's finally pulled out. Let's do a little footage real quick before we leave. We'll turn it around, let him get here, and then we're gonna start pulling the stuff in place. But as you can tell, amazing guys. Ready to get tuned. I'm excited. I don't even know what to say, but it is running a little bit rich, but we're gonna get that fixed real quick. Let me go ahead and turn this car around and wait for my buddy, do a last little bit checkup, and we're good to go. Guys, ready to get this thing tuned, about to get loaded up, and we got to build this one next, guys, right? But I love how it fucking sounds, man. It's fucking amazing. So I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. Got this car up in here, already fill it up, so let's hopefully we don't blow up right now, but nice.
In 7.5 miles.
Alright guys, we're finally unloaded. We're going to get this thing done tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to do right here, but we're going to get it all ready, buttoned up, and I think put it on the dyno right now and then do it tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I'm here, guys. You can tell he has it already strapped down and shit, so see how it goes, see what he's doing. And we gotta check time with still, fueling and all that stuff. Brakes.
Fuck the brakes. There's no brakes. There's no brake. There's no power steering. This thing weighs 900 pounds.
Yep. Alright guys, so I'm like exhausted and just mixed with so many feelings. I'm actually on the way back home, or maybe to work, I'm not sure yet. By the time I get there, it's going to be 2 o'clock or so. Alright, so everything's going well so far. Sorry, I'm driving right now. But car made 650 all the way towards like, it's like 21 pounds of boost, or 24 if I remember right. But everything bolted up really good. The diff said it's happy, but not happy because it's starting to leak a little bit of oil from the rear cover. But I'm gonna probably end up fixing that. I'm not sure it's because we're making so much power. It's hard to say exactly what's going on with that diff unless it didn't seal right, you know. But we did do a pull here on the straightaway right here, and it fucking rips, guys. Like, it's crazy. I wish you were in the car with me and see how it feels, but it's pretty good. So I left it there with him. He's gonna be doing some fine tuning on it here next week after he gets back from vacation. And other than that, guys, stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. I think next video we're gonna start probably getting some things situated with it, and then put bigger brakes on it because I will need it. The fucking brakes are shit. Sorry to cuss, but they're shit. And other than that, guys, that should be it for this video. So stay tuned for the next one. And I think while I do that, I'm going to be doing some things while I wait. So yeah, guys, see you on the next one.